All right, we're going to now start the press conference for the women's triple jump. The bronze medalist from the United States winning the USA's first medal in this event with a jump of 14.67, Jasmine Moore. You can go sit right down there. The silver medalist winning Jamaica's first medal in this event after finishing fourth in Tokyo tonight with a jump of 14.87, Shanieka Ricketts. And the gold medalist winning Dominica's first ever Olympic medal of any color from Dominica, Thea LaFond with a jump of 15.02.
Woo, you guys are so calm. I know it's late. I know you're tired. I'm sorry, but like...
I like where this is going. All right.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. It's only like day 2 or 3 of athletics. You can't be this tired yet. You got an entire week more to come. Come on.
And with that, I'm going to open the floor for questions. And if anybody has a question, please raise your hand. We'll bring you the microphone. We're going to start right back here.
Sorry. Can I drink this? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Thea, Sean Gregory from Time Magazine over here. How are you?
Hi.
What can you tell people about Dominica? How do you pronounce it? Maybe I pronounce it wrong. Like, what can you tell people about your country what should they know about a place that they might not know much about?
Okay. We'll start with the basics. My country's name is Dominica. We're not Dominican Republic, so it's pronounced differently. We are about roughly 70,000 people, not 7 million, not 70 million, 70,000. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous gem in the Caribbean. It is near Martinique and Guadeloupe. The French people will know. They are French islands. Our neighbors also include St. Lucia, Barbados, and further south, Trinidad and Tobago. Our primary language is English. And well, now they have an Olympic gold medal. Thanks.
Next question. Right there.
Hi, Tara Sullivan from the Boston Globe. Just to follow up, do you have any sense yet of what it means back home, or what do you predict it will mean back home?
Well, considering how my phone is going off right now, I feel like it's an understatement to say it's a really big deal. You know, indoor season, we made history. I was the only one at Indoor Worlds for my country, and we came with gold. Here, I am the only female representing anything in athletics for my country, and we're leaving with gold. Sometimes you wonder if being from a small country means that you have less accessibility to resources, the way, say, maybe European nations may. But, you know, we've been really big on just having quality over quantity and just executing. And I hope my country is just proud. And so I think it's a big deal to them. It is a big deal to them. But they deserve to celebrate. They've been amazing support through this year.
Thank you. Denise, the Players Tribune. 15 meters is such a coveted mark. What made that jump different from the rest?
I think there were 2 factors. There was one, I didn't really like how my hips felt on the first jump, and I also felt slow. So the second jump, I was like, hey, just make it faster, get a good projection off the board. But one of the biggest influences and motivations was my coach and husband, hey boo, over here. He came to me and he said, listen, there is torrential downpour coming in 20 minutes. You have to do something big now, because the weather is not going to be on your side. And I said, okay. That was the response, okay. And so I knew that, you know, despite how that first jump felt, despite how qualifiers even felt, that we had to put it together right then and there. And that honestly was the best advice. Thank you again for that. And it's really what, you know, helped secure me, because jumping in that rain was not an easy feat.
I'm going to go real quick. I'm going to go here. Anderson Emerald with City of Smag. Sorry, no worries. Anderson Emerald with City of Smag. Question for Jasmine. How do you kind of reflect on the last 3-4 years where you didn't make the final at the previous Olympics, but you were able to have such consistency to get you to this point? How do you kind of reflect back a bit?
Yeah, so the past 3-ish years have been a lot of highs and lows. Sorry. Okay. Starting with my transition to the University of Florida, I think back on previous Worlds in Budapest, like this time last year, Coach Nick knows I was just bawling in his arms from not making it to the top 8 in that one, and then previously in Oregon not making the finals, and then I got 24th in Tokyo. So just the transition from collegiate schedule to professional, I think has helped out a lot. And yeah, just my support system. Coach Nick believes in me so much. Coach Matt, just everyone at the University of Florida has helped out a lot. And I think I needed this moment, and then now going forward, like this just really proved to myself that I can do a lot more than sometimes I think I can.
Okay, Jasmine, it's Eddie Pels from AP. Congrats. I have to ask you, since it's a theme, like how long you think it's going to take to come down from this, because you've got a little more work to do.
Yeah, so I'm going to obviously let myself enjoy this moment. Very special, my first international medal. Super proud of myself. And then hopefully I get to see my parents later this evening. I haven't really gotten to talk to my mom, so I'll be super happy to see her. And yeah, and then tomorrow I will lift, recover some more, eat some protein. And yeah, I think long jump I can just have fun and just go for it.
Hi, Thea. It's Jerry Longman from the New York Times. Good to see you again. So I think the population of Dominica is 2,000, smaller than the stadium capacity. What do you, so there, as we talked before, there's no stadium in Dominica. I think it was it destroyed by Hurricane Maria, I think?
There's a stadium, there's no track. Yeah, there's a cricket stadium, yeah.
No track there. So what do you realistically think and hope that would come out of this victory as far as developing track and field in Dominica?
Well, to be clear, Dominica actually does have an entire track blueprint that's been set for years. There's actually a program that actually brings facilities to countries in need. In need of facilities. And so the biggest issue has actually been getting the land allocation for this track. Literally give us the land and there will be a track. And what I'm really hoping is this medal also kind of lights a fire under, all government officials to get that done. I want a place where the next generation doesn't necessarily have to go overseas to even start, budding their greatness. I want it to be an interest where the kids can just go and hang on the track and race each other just for the fun of it. That genuine, innocent intrigue in the sport is really needed.
Shanieka, you were 4th in Tokyo. They say that's always the hardest spot to finish. Tonight, you get the silver, you're on the podium. Can you just talk about how that feels and how you're going to celebrate? Oh, you were on.
I'm literally living in my dreams. It's always been a goal of mine to win an Olympic medal, and to finish 4th in Tokyo, I was very disappointed, and I think that motivated me to just keep working hard and to know that once you get into an Olympic final, it's all about fighting, because everyone's capable of jumping great distances, so it's just about showing up on the day and giving it your best shot, and hopefully you'll be on the podium. In terms of celebration, I'm literally just looking forward to going back, getting some sleep. I'm very tired, and I'll get some ice cream. That's it.
What flavor?
I'll go with the vanilla.
Anderson Emerald again. Question for Shanieka, just to build off that. Of course, you're getting the gold medal here, but there's been a kind of rise in Jamaican jumping as a whole, where yourself and Kimberly, and now you have Akila, and then even on the men's side. How do you what do you attribute that success in jumps in Jamaica over the past couple of years?
I think it has to do with visibility. Myself and Kimberly has been doing exceptionally well on the Diamond League circuit. And then when we get to major championships, we pick up medals here and there, and we're always in the finals. So I think when persons see us doing well on the big stage, it's on TV, so young athletes see that and they want to do just that as well. And I'm very excited for where things are going. I think even in the men's long jump and the men's triple jump, we have some very good contenders, and I'm excited to see what they do at the games.
Last call for questions. Oh, over here.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thea? Is it?
Thea.
Thea, okay. Question for you. Your face, when you had your big jump, you looked like you kind of knew it. I was thinking in that moment, like, yo, I would like to feel that one day for something. What is that like? Just the anticipation and waiting to see the distance and kind of knowing you hit that thing.
It honestly was really, really surreal. I think my hand hurt for a while after because I realized I smacked the ground at some point. Ouch. But I didn't come in feeling amazing. My qualifier was kind of just like, get something out there, make it through, survive, advance. My first jump was just okay. But the one thing my coach has always said to me is like, you know, you don't need to feel perfect to execute well, right? You don't have to be perfect. It only takes one jump. And when I got out that pit and I saw where I landed, there was like a moment of just like silence in my head. There wasn't any thoughts. It was just blank. And when I saw that number, it was just overflowing joy. And that's the best way I can describe it, overflowing joy, because it meant that all the tools that I've kind of wielded over the years, all of it just came to head at that moment, and it was perfect. And it wasn't necessarily like perfect by execution standards, but it was perfect for what I needed at the moment.
We'll end on that very happy note. Thea LaFond, Shanieka, Ricketts, Jasmine Moore, the podium in the women's triple jump. Congratulations.
Thank you.